Everybody lies. Cops lie, lawyers lie, witnesses lie, the victims lie. If that's not a great first line for a book, you're crazy. I've read this. This is awesome. My next guest wrote it. He's the New York Times best-selling author of this book, The Brass Verdict. Please welcome the lovely Michael Connelly, everybody. Michael Connelly. Welcome back. It's good to see you again.
Thanks for having me back.
Well, and congratulations on this. This is, I think, it might be your best yet. I'm not kidding.
Well, we should all get better at what we do.
Well, sadly, that doesn't work here. But I really now in this, your two of your biggest characters, Harry Bosch, Hieronymus Bosch, the LAPD murder detective, and the Lincoln lawyer guy. What's his name again?
Mickey Haller.
Mickey Haller. They get together. It's awesome.
Yeah.
You probably know that because you wrote the book, but they still...
No, I was hesitating there because I didn't remember that, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's about
How long
them.
ago did you write it?
Earlier this year, yeah.
Really?
No, I remember it. It's, that's what it's about. It's a thriller, but it's really about their relationship. Is that me?
Yeah, look at that. That's a hell of a size of a photograph to have in your book. That's it. Usually, it used to be back in the day, you would be a little photograph on the inside here. And so Mr. Big Shot has to have the full back cover.
I noticed that on your book. You were on the inside.
Yeah, and the book what I wrote, just in the inside, just a little picture of me. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the next one, you'll get the big treatment.
I'm going for the front cover next book.
Oh.
I'm going to dress up like this. Do you ever
had that lady on the show earlier, didn't you?
Yeah, it's a little bit like Julia Ormond.
No, I meant Mr. Tambor.
Oh, Mr. Tambor. Yeah. No, I think that's a little more like Julia Ormond. Look at that, she's lovely. Did you meet Julia Ormond there?
I just waved when she walked by.
Ah, she's gorgeous. Yeah. She worked with Sean Connery, you know.
I know. I had put on the man fragrance from Burger King, and
the beef spray? Yeah, that's a good idea.
She didn't seem to notice.
I was wondering why I was finding myself strangely attracted to you this evening. I thought I have a hunger for Connelly that I've not had before.
Can I sit over here?
No, stay there, you great big delicious beast.
Flame broiled.
Now listen, you're famous for the crime novels. Do you have any experience with crime yourself? Do you have any crimes that you committed?
I spent a night in a police station, but it was not for anything I committed. It was for what I saw.
Really?
I was a witness to a crime, yeah.
Really? What crime was it?
It was carjacking, but this was back when I was a kid, so they didn't call them carjackings. But it was somebody was pulled out of a car, and they ended up getting shot, so it was not a good story.
Wow.
And I saw the bad guy running away, and I saw him hide his gun, so I was able to tell the cops where the gun was and what he looked like and where he went. I saw him go into a biker bar, and so I led him to the biker bar, and I said he was a big guy, he was wearing a T-shirt, and he had a beard, and so they took everybody out of that bar.
At the biker bar, yeah.
And so I spent all night going through lineups because it was like dozens and dozens of bikers that they were saying, is it him, is it him? And I never identified anybody. I didn't think they actually had him.
Wow, that's a hell. Where the hell did you grow up? It sounds like a very bad neighborhood.
It was in South Florida, Fort Lauderdale.
I've been there. That's where they have the spring break. People go crazy.
Yeah.
People go crazy, and they have they've got a Hooters restaurant there in Fort Lauderdale.
I thought they had Hooters everywhere.
No, sadly, no.
Oh, okay.
No, but they have them in... the only reason I know, because the only one I've ever been in is actually in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, okay.
I went in, and this guy came over to me and said, would I like to be a judge in the Miss Nude USA competition?
What'd you say?
I said I could. I was married at the time. I couldn't do it, you know. And he said to me, he was trying to persuade me to do it. He said, Dennis Rodman's going to be there. And I thought, whoa, classy. But
yeah, if Dennis is in, why not?
Yeah, I mean, nothing says sophistication like Rodman, you know.
You should have just given him your proxy.
My proxy?
Yeah, on the vote.
We don't do the big words here, right, our boy? Now listen, would you ever go off into romance novels or vampires or something like that? That's where the money is now, buddy. Vampires. Yeah. Romantic teenage vampires that are sexy and do other stuff.
Well, maybe if they also solve murders, I could get into that. But I don't know. I'm very happy doing what I do. I think I can, whatever I want to explore, whatever story I want to tell, I can do it within the framework of a crime.
And what you tend to have a lot is tunnels. Have you noticed that in your books? There's always a lot of tunnels.
Have I noticed that? Yeah. I wrote them, actually.
Well, I said that to you a minute ago and you didn't even remember.
Yeah, well, I think there's a lot of, the whole journey of, like, Harry Bosch, he's been in, 15 books, is, journey towards the light. Yeah, he was a tunnel rat.
Yeah.
You explore stuff in yourself. I've had some issues with tunnels in my life, and I think it comes out in my writings.
What kind of issues have you had?
Well, when I was a little kid, I grew up in this house that had a tunnel, actually. It was not really a tunnel. It was a drainage culvert that went under a street. Right. And it was the kind of neighborhood that probably by the time you were 10 or 11, you had to cross through this tunnel, or you were, a sissy or whatever. It's a rite of passage. And unfortunately, it was right in front of my house, even though it affected the whole neighborhood. And I slept in a room with my brothers on the top of a bunk bed. And at night, I could actually look through the window and see that gaping tunnel waiting for me.
Yeah, it's scary.
I was almost 11 years old and wondering whether I was going to be able to man up and go through.
Did you ever make it through the tunnel?
I did, yeah.
I think we've all learned something.
Yeah.
The lovely Michael Connelly, everybody. We'll be right back.